Tonight for dinner, we'll be having meatballs and sauce over some fluffy egg noodles. And there go the spices we'll use to season our meatballs. Now, let's add our spices. We'll add some adobo. This could be half a teaspoon. Add a tablespoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of basil. We'll add a tablespoon of onion powder. Let's add our sazon without achote. And add sazon with achote. Next, we'll add half a teaspoon of cilantro. We'll add a teaspoon of ground mustard. And we'll add half a teaspoon of thyme. Now let's add ingredients for our binding. 1 beaten egg. And then we can add a tablespoon of yellow mustard. This will assist in binding. And now let's mix. Now, let's make our meatballs. For convenience, if you have an ice cream scooper or just something similar to help you to make your molds, it'll go by a whole lot quicker. In the meantime, as you're molding your meatballs, have a frying pan lightly coated with a little olive oil and have it already on the stove, letting the oil get nice and hot. All right, let's put the meatballs to start frying. Some people prefer to brown their meatballs first and then put them in the oven. I prefer more of the stovetop when you cook them down this way, because even when you do put your meatballs in sauce, they'll still have a crispy taste on the outside while being very tender on the inside. So we'll just place many meatballs as we can fit at the moment. All right, let us prepare our water. We will add a tablespoon of salt to our water, along with a tablespoon of olive oil, so that way, little overpour, so our noodles will not stick. Let's add our noodles. After we give this a stir, let's check in on our meatballs. See how they're looking. Smells really good in here, guys. All this nice liquid that we see here. We're going to drain some of this when the meatballs are cooked, but we're going to keep some. Because when we add our sauce, the flavoring in these juices here will blend in really nice with the sauce that we'll add. Okay, our meatballs have cooked down really nice. Now we're going to add our sauce. And then once we do, we'll let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. Drain our noodles. We will add 1/4 cup olive oil so the noodles don't stick as we wait for our meatballs and sauce. And plus good flavor from the olive oil. And dinner is ready, and dinner is served.